In this video, I'm back at Rolling Bear. This is part 3 of the Rolling Bear Open Mat series. In this episode, I'm rolling with Santiago. Santiago is a purple belt. He had a couple of stripes on that belt as well. I am not sure what academy he's with. As you could see in the background, this is a very busy open mat on the grand opening of my friend's school. So I went there to support because I didn't realize she already had so much support. So good luck to them and continued blessings. And now my roll is getting started with Santiago. I was sitting near him after one of my rounds, and I just felt good energy coming from him, and that's why I asked him to roll. So here we're doing some grip fighting. We're joking around a little bit. We were having a conversation before this, like we hit it off right away. It's always great the interactions you have with people in jiu-jitsu. You would never have in your normal life, or they'd be rare. So here he's got me in his closed guard. I'm feeling him out. I notice he's not climbing his legs up my back. I'm just noticing little weaknesses. As you know from here, I'm very good at hand fighting. You could see I have his wrist in my hand the whole time. I try to look away because I want to do it solely by feel, which is reasonable once you're connected with somebody. You know, you're not going to do it if you're standing 5 feet away from each other. My Wing Chun teacher used to do a lot of blindfolded stuff, and people thought it was so amazing, and it is. But when you're connected to someone already, when the gap has already been closed, he's not just finding somebody blindfolded, you know. So here he's trying to come up with a sweep. He's got my collar. He wants to make a base with his left arm and push me over with his knee. But he gave up on that, and now I'm initiating my annoying knee cut leg staple pass. There he tried to make space, but I had control of his sleeve, which didn't allow him to base with that left hand. And then I just shot to knee on belly, maintaining that knee to hip so he can't bring his legs back in. I'm not doing it in a crushing manner. I wasn't trying to put my knee through his sternum. So here I have him in like an over-under grip. Now I have the Kimura. I'm setting it up very slowly, very incrementally. I'm not trying to make any explosive movement. I'm waiting to see how he defends. And I just keep going step by step and finish very calmly. There's a purple belt watching. He has a Marcelo Garcia rash guard. I didn't even ask him about it if he trains there. I've done a video and photo for an event called Roll by the River, and he was there. That's on my page. That was a really cool event. So that was a great sweep. I was controlling his arm and then using my butterfly hook to kick him over in somewhat unconventional manner. Here I'm just sitting in like Indian style, controlling the wrists. There I was able to get the foot drag, ankle pick. Anytime somebody puts their knee up like that and they're standing in front of me and they stop in that position, I'm going to take it. There I'm threatening a toe hold, but I'm keeping his foot elevated so he can't get up. See how I have that underhook there? He knows that, so he kicked it off. That's Jonathan in the background there. He's rolling in no-gi. He's in the black on the bottom. Him and I went to this open mat together. So here I'm doing my annoying leg staple. I'm pinning it. I'm getting the knee across very slowly, very incrementally. I also rolled with Jonathan's partner there, but we didn't get it on video. It was in the middle of the mat. It was in no-gi as well. So here, everyone knows I like this position. It's like a north-south where I pick up my partner's head and put it in my lap. He's trying to make frames, and I'm just leaning on them. Here, I'm looking for that arm bar. You know the arm bar I like, and I got it. It's such a sneaky arm bar. Most people don't expect it. Yet, it's common, and it's been around forever. So here he goes. He's trying to come up. As you can see, I'm not really playing guard, but I'm not playing passing either. I call it like I'm in the statue. I'm just being immovable. I don't know if that's a word. So here, when I sit down like that, now it's more of a guard, trying to establish a butterfly guard. See, I come in, I make my points of connection, and I sweep. I don't make them obvious. I don't connect and sit there and push and pull. I sweep in when I see it, make the connection, and utilize the movement. So here he's letting his leg tuck in way too deep under my arm. Anybody that knows lately, not last year, but within the last year, I've developed a bit of a leg lock ability. I would say a low level. So I'm keeping my hook with my left arm there because I don't want him to stand up, and then I'm pulling him into me. I'm giving him that collar grip, which I shouldn't do, because as soon as I gave him something, he tried for a loop choke. And I said, sneaky, sneaky, and we were both started laughing. So here again, knee staple, very slow, very incremental. And then I use it to step over and go right to the back. I'm already looking for the collar. I'm joking with him a little bit. But you see how he just, again, this is quite common. People let me grab their collar from the other side. You can't do that. That's a loop choke. And I've rolled with guys. I remember this one guy in Japan. I rolled with him. I hit him with 7 chokes like that. And I told him, I said, you got to stop letting me grab your collar. I mean, it's not like it's so complicated to figure out the answer there. I'm not saying he should have figured it out. He's new to my style. But if I do it to you 7 times, it's time to address the problem. So here again, he's leaving his foot under my arm, which doesn't make a connection for him either. See, because his foot is over his knee, vertically up in the air, I'm able to finish. So here I'm just giving him a couple of pointers. As everyone knows, I like to, if I could just give a little bit of advice at the end of the roll, that can dramatically help someone. So here I'm showing him points of connection. Boom, I have 4 points of connection. I don't have 3, I don't have 2, because then you'll be all over the place, right? I have 4 points. I want to slow down that whole athletic ability. Also, I'm going to explain to him the ankle pick. Don't leave the foot up like that when you're standing in front of me. Some positions are transitional, like this. Like if you just stay like this, I'm going to pick that ankle every time. But if you come up and go right across with it, the way I demonstrated there, well, that's going to lead to a better, stronger guard pass position. But thank you for watching. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe. More to come from Rolling Bear Open Mat. The next episode will feature another blue belt. If you want to help support the channel, I have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, or you could use the X Marshall link. Thank you.